I am going to introduce you to the fun and exciting world of Java programming through a series of 4 simple Java programs. At this time, we are not going to get bogged down in the language itself or the specific how-tos, but rather I want you to see how easy it is to get started in Java programming and to show you some tasks a program can do. Our first Java program will print the line of text, "Welcome to Java Programming." I use Notepad to write the program. The first thing you need to do is give your program a name. It can be anything you want. I have named my first program Welcome. The program name goes after the words public class. Please note that the double slash marks used in the program are for comments only, and the Java program ignores these comments. I have comments on the first 2 lines that identify the name of the program and what the program is going to do. Once again, these comments are for my benefit only. The computer will not read these lines when running the program. Now find the text, "Welcome to Java Programming." Whatever I put in the quotation marks, the computer will print out. As I said at the beginning, we are going to ignore the Java programming language like public class and public static void main. Some of the programming language like system.out.println makes some sense. This command is telling the computer to print the string of characters contained between the double quotation marks. In this case, "Welcome to Java Programming." Once the program is written, then save it. Now it is time to compile the Welcome program. I do this in Windows 7 command prompt window by typing in Java, the name of my program, which is welcome, .java. Once the program has successfully compiled, now we can run it. As you can see, the execution of the Welcome program prints out the phrase, "Welcome to Java Programming." Now let's go back to our program and change the line of text to "Have a nice day." Since we made a change to our program, we will need to save it again. And compile it. And now we can run it. As you can see, the execution of the Welcome program now causes the computer to print the text, "Have a nice day." The second program we are going to look at will add 2 numbers and then display the sum of the 2 numbers. I have named this program Addition. The addition program will prompt the user to enter the first integer, and then it will prompt it again to enter a second integer. Once the user enters the second integer, the computer will print out the line of text, "The sum of the 2 numbers is," followed by the sum of the 2 numbers. Note that the same symbol for adding, the plus sign, is used in Java. Once the program is written, then save it. As I did before, I will compile the program by typing in Java, the name of the program, which is addition.java. Once it has successfully compiled, then I can run the program. enter any number you want. Once again, I can enter any number. And if we've set the program up correctly, we should come out with the answer of 17. As you can see, we were successful. The computer has printed out the sum of the two numbers is 17. Let's try it again using two different numbers. As you can now see, the execution of the program once again successfully added the two numbers. The program will always get the right answer. Now let's reconfigure our addition program to include some more tasks. In a business or science application, a program will include many tasks. Let's say we want to take two numbers from our data and add them, and then subtract 10 from the sum and multiply by 2. Let's go back in our program and make the changes. Since we've made changes, we need to save it and then compile it again. Okay, I have made an error, so it did not compile correctly. That's another cool thing about Java. It will tell you when not only what you have done wrong, but on what line you have done it, on what line the problem is, which in this case is line 26. So let's go back to our program and see what happened. Okay, I needed parentheses after that. I believe that's going to take care of it. So we're adding our two numbers. There's the number 1, the two numbers, and then subtracting 10. And then we're multiplying that answer times 2. So since we made a change, we need to save it again and compile it. Let's see if we got it right this time. Okay, we're ready to run our program. Okay, let's think about this. We wanted it to add two numbers, so that will be 80. Then subtract 10 from that number, which would make it 70, times 2 would be 140. As you can see, our program ran correctly, and it got the right answer. The next two Java programs I'm going to run will introduce you to the graphics side of Java programming. The first program will show 8 circles in random colors. So first I will compile my program, which I have named R circles for random circles. Now I'm ready to run it. As you can see, the computer has printed out 8 circles in various different colors. Take note of what some of the colors are, because I'm going to run the program again, and you will see that every time I run the program, it'll come up with a different set of colors. That's the random part of the program. Let's do it one more time. last program I'm going to show you is a picture of a snowman. Well, it's actually a drawing of a snowman created by an applet. An applet is a Java program that is typically embedded in a web page. After the applet is written, I need to write an HTML document to support embedding the applet on a web page. And that's what this HTML document looks like. Now we can test the Snowman applet in the applet viewer before executing it in a web browser. This gives us a chance to see what it will look like before actually loading it up on a website. For example, the first time I viewed this snowman applet, the snowman's head was off to the left by itself because I had entered the wrong coordinates. Now that I have confirmed everything is right, it is ready to load up on a website. This concludes my presentation. I hope you have enjoyed learning about Java programming.